We grew up hearing, just figure it out. And for some of us, that's stuck. For the rest of us, like me, we need YouTube University. Today's project doesn't involve YouTube University, but it does involve my 2024 Road Glide. So welcome back to Road to Reality, my friend. I'm John, and we're gonna help out my mom today. And, well, you might learn something. So let's get on the road and talk about it. And of course, it's been a couple of weeks since I had the bike out because it was raining and holidays, and I didn't realize I only had a quarter tank of fuel. So our first stop is gonna be that after we let this BMW go through. Nice and easy. Boop. And 5781. I've really got to get around to doing that 5,000 mile review now that I have almost 6,000 miles on the bike. But I said figure it out. And I think some people are just afraid to figure things out. I know I'm afraid to figure things out, like doing maintenance on a motorcycle, but I figured out this whole tank cover deal with the vinyl because it was like 300 bucks or 500 bucks or something for a carbon fiber one or whatever. And I couldn't deal with the chrome anymore. It was too much. So for like what, 20 or 50 bucks, I had to buy some tools. I got this thing squared away and I did a video on it. It's over there. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta figure things out, and I don't want to spill, and I've got a blocker here. I don't know why they put these on there, but it's gonna block me from seeing when the thing's gonna spill. So, oh, maybe we're not gonna do a full tank today. And how apropos is that? We're in July of 2026, 1776, America. Forgot where this place is. I think it's in the next shopping center. But my mom's comfort zone, nothing electric. She'll mess with a little bit of plumbing, and she'll do all of her own painting and spackling and drywall repair and all that stuff. She doesn't touch electrical. Me, I touch electrical. I like my hair straightened. I replace all my own switches, almost all my own outlets, and I recently replaced the relay in my freezer, so I got that going for me. Like I said, I don't mind my hair getting straight. It's pretty short anyway. But Mom doesn't do electric, so when the battery in her garage door opener failed its self-test and it beeps at her incessantly, she calls yours truly, which is why I am now here at Batteries Plus on a Monday morning. I guess it's Monday afternoon now. The benefit of being a full-time YouTuber, when Mom calls, you get to help her out.
Yeah, I've got a picture of the battery right here. So can you help me out? My man, look at that. We got our battery. That's it. That's all we need. Easy breezy, 30 bucks, job done. Well, now I have to install it.
So now that I've been a homeowner for like 15 years, I see just what companies charge for little piddling service visits. And I get it. I really do. I totally understand why they have to charge a mobilization fee and a dock fee and a fee-fi-fo-fum fee. I totally get it. They have knowledgeable people that follow the codes, get the job done right the first time, and they have to travel. I totally understand all that. But at the same time, when something's gonna cost you like $200 or $300, in the case of my freezer, a friend of mine confirmed it would have been $150 to $200 to fix that. And I can only assume that my mom would be charged like 200 bucks to have somebody come out, replace the battery in her garage door opener. And that includes the cost of the battery, which was only $30. But at the same time, it's such an easy fix. If something requires simple hand tools, and you can find this out pretty easily by just going to YouTube University and auditing a course on whatever it is, you can get the job done at home faster and way cheaper. In my mom's case, it's gonna be like 3 weeks, I think she said, before they can come out and fix it. And meanwhile, the battery fails the self-test, and thus it beeps every 30 seconds at her. That's not good. So she called me and said, would you mind taking a look at it? I said, of course not, Mom, I'd be happy to. I did. I'm a good son sometimes. Anyway, moving on. I had a really good case of this years ago. I had a 2011 F-150 with the EcoBoost engine in it, and it had an electronic vacuum brake assist booster motor thing in it. I forget what it's called now, but it was a $350 hunk of metal and rubber that assisted the brakes before the turbo had warmed up, spooled up, and was generating boost to create vacuum pressure for the brakes. And I found out the hard way that mine had failed when I was backing out of my driveway and ended up halfway across the street entering my neighbor's driveway. Luckily, he wasn't there at the time. I was nonplussed about this, but I parked the truck and took another vehicle that we had to work, and then I started digging. And it turned out to be a relatively common complaint on the EcoBoost F-150. And I found the part on eBay because my dealer wanted, I don't know, 800 or 1,000 bucks to replace this thing. I found the part on eBay for $350, and I found the instructions for free on YouTube. And a half an hour of standing in the cold with basic hand tools and the part, I got that thing replaced at home. About 6 weeks later, I got a letter from Ford saying, oh, we've decided to put a technical service bulletin on the vacuum assist brake pump, whatever part, and you can go ahead and get it fixed if yours is faulty at your dealer at no cost. So I drove up to the dealer and went, hey, what gives? Pay me, money me now. They said, we can't pay you for your labor because you're not a shop, but we will pay you back for the part. And they did. I got the money for the part. We need coffee in the corner. Coffee. Gotta have my coffee today. Woo. So like I was saying, I understand why companies charge, but for little piddling jobs, they should like batch them or something. They should be like, yeah, we're gonna be in the area doing battery replacements or something. I don't know how that would work, but the better choice is always to just figure it out. Hey, there we go. We're coming back to the title again. Yay me. The savior of garage doors is here. Okay, that might have been a little bit strong. Whatever, moving on. This is so comically easy. The hardest part is getting a step ladder out, but this just piece pops down like that, sits down. There's a battery compartment up here. The battery goes in and gets plugged in, and you've got like a cover and a screw that holds it on. So you just need a Phillips screwdriver. So if you have a garage door that has a garage door opener, boop the like button. You're morally obligated to. I don't like this step ladder, however. All I gotta do is connect the right wires. So we'll put that one on there, that one on here, and I probably don't have to remind you not to hold me liable for any property or personal damage, and make sure you unplug the thing before you get started. But then it slots into place. Move our wiring around. The cover slots into place. The screw goes in, tighten it down. And we don't force this. We tilt it up, forward, and then wiggle it, and it'll go in, and then clip into place. I have to move my step ladder so I don't fall, and then we plug it in. I hear it clicking. It's doing a self-test thing. Can you even see me? Yeah, I'm at the bottom of the frame. Hello, I'm down here now. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, all the fun YouTube stuff. And then we wait. And if it beeps, we did bad. But it was beeping. It runs a self-test and it failed the self-test, and now it's not failing the self-test. Now I test it by pushing the button, and I did have to reprogram it, but it got dark in here. We have a functioning garage door opener again. Let there be light. And I was able to save my mom quite a bit of money, so that's a win-win for everybody. So that was a lot of fun. We got to ride around. Let me know in the comments below whether or not you have been to YouTube University and audited some courses and figured things out, because I really enjoy this kind of stuff. Just figuring little things out. They're not hard to do. It's not complicated, doesn't require specialty tools and knowledge, but it's able to be done by a homeowner, which, you know what? In this day and age and economy, I think being able to do things by yourself is super important. Agree, disagree, comments below, all that good stuff. And I will see you all in the next video. It's over here, by the way. Don't forget your 2 mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's fixing something around your house. John out.